to another edition of Thoughts to Speech with VOA. Yeah. I'm VOA. My name is Victoria Lakwijo Ajilore, and if this is your first time of joining us, ta-da! You're welcome. I think I should get a shekere next time to welcome all our new subscribers or new viewers you get. So this is me saying thank you very much. This is a platform where I just share my thoughts. I've not really been consistent. I think I should stop saying that because I want to be consistent, yeah? So this is a platform where I just share my thoughts on day-to-day living, really. So I read something, I watch something, I get some lessons from them, I get my own opinions from them, and it develops into a thoughts, and I come here to just turn them into speeches. So welcome to Thoughts to Speech with VOA. So quick to it for today, I will be sharing my thoughts on the book and the Shofar Blew. Yes. So possibly I will just attach what a shofar is while editing. Hopefully I remember, because I'm not much of an editing person, really. It's a whole lot of work. Probably one of the reasons why I don't shoot much videos as I should, because the editing and gone is the cocoa you get. So this is a book by Francine Rivers. So a little backstory. I've come to love Francine Rivers over the years. My first experience with a book was one of our books was in 2015. That was when I was 7. Over the years I've been gathering a number of our books, read most of our books. Don't let me say most of our books. I've read most of the books I've gotten. You get. So that's it for my love for Francine Rivers. So now let's get back to and the Shofar Blew. This book got me pissed. Like it got me really. It got my emotions. It got to my emotions. It pinched me. Like I was pissed. My thoughts from this book was more or less like the people we look up to. Is it for good? Or there are people who we look up to, and they help us do better. And for this book, this young pastor, who also happens to be a pastor kid, looked up to his father, but his faith sabi is looking up to was dashed. Like he never did anything right. He started having personality complex, a lot of all those other complexes and the likes of it, just because he was looking up to father. Because one, the father was unavailable. Yes, David Hudson was not available, and second of all, he expected too much. Or would I say he expected too much? He didn't recognize. Yes, I won't say he expected too much, but I feel that he didn't recognize the achievements of his son. And the guy went through life like that until he became like his father. But luckily for him, the shofar blew and things turned around. So that's just the good news for the end of this book. But at some point in this book, I was praying for God have mercy. I was praying for the marriage of a pastor to break, because the guy started acting like a nuisance, like so much like a nuisance. But that's the book aside. So the thought I got from it is, be mindful of the people we look up to, and just as we what's the English word now? Just as the English word is missing me right now, but just as we check out or we analyze the kind of friendship we have, we should equally analyze our mentors, the people we look up to, and even our parents. Carefully analyze not for judgment purposes. I remember some time ago, I can't really know, I don't know where I picked it from, but I know that there was someone that said that when you are judgmental of something, you don't know when you actually become that thing. Like you're like, yeah, no, this one is not doing this one right. Oh, should you have done this? Should you have done that? Oh, okay, let's say for our parents, oh, they didn't take care of me, they didn't do this one, they didn't do that one. At the long run, you realize that even you yourself, right, you're no longer taking care of your children, or it might not even be children. It might be what do they call it? It might be something else that you've been put in charge. They're no longer taking care of, and not taking responsibility for it. But not too long ago, you were all judgmental about someone that wasn't doing the right thing, and the likes of it. So that's actually um, my thoughts for today about critically analyzing the people we look up to, and also be mindful of how judgmental we are towards them. Really, how judgmental. So it's a two-way thing. Like from the book, there was a time where Paul Hudson, that's the PK now, the pastor's kid, was very judgmental of his father. Oh, his father this, his father that, and his father is David Hudson, and until he started becoming like his father, like he really, really acted out like his father. He did some very, very crazy thing. The most highest of it was he's having to hurt Eunice, his wife, and his son, Timmy. So just gave me this thought that oh, it re-emphasizes what I've always known about critically analyzing people, be mindful of how I judge other people, and what else? I think those are just the two. Yes, be mindful of critically analyze people. If you know that oh, this person, you are not doing what you are someone I look up to, but there are certain things that are not really matching up with my energy. Critically analyze it, but not for judgmental purposes. Yes, so critically analyze, but not for judgmental purposes. And just another personal experience. I think there was a time I used to be very, I won't mention what it was, but I used to be very critical and judgmental. Not even critical now, but judgmental of a certain kind of people who do certain kind of things, like the devil, oh this, why will you do that, why will you do that, you don't have the right, you don't have the audacity, you don't. Until one day I didn't even know when I entered that kind of situation, and I was like, eh, Jesu mami, like you don't say, like you don't say. And I'm like, I've been so judgmental about that kind of attitude that I didn't know when I found myself in the same position, and I didn't have any excuse. Like I didn't have any excuse. I couldn't say, oh, it's because of this, oh, you know this, you know, like even mine, I didn't even, probably others who have gone into it had one excuse or the other, but mine, Mara, I didn't have any iota of excuse for that kind of attitude. But here we are, getting better. So the thought I got from and the Shofar Blew was critically analyze the people around that we look up to. Yes, people we look up to, people we call mentors, we call coaches. Critically analyze a lot of things. I think while also thinking about that, it also was another topic in my mind, but about the human nature of the people we actually look up to. Yes, now talking about very smooth thing now, and not from the very serious kind of stuff, but looking at the human things and how we can take a lot of things for granted. Probably I'll discuss about that thought some other time or not. I'll just let the thoughts just keep brewing in my head. But aside from that, critical analysis of the people we look up to, and be weary of being judgmental, and probably to just add this as a plus will be Be easy to forgive. Be easy. Be. It's not easy to forgive, but I think it's something that we all have to learn. Like forgive forward. Forgive forward. No matter what, forgive forward. It's difficult. I know people. A lot of people have gone through different layers of betrayals. I don't think I've ever gone through any level of betrayal that probably I'll see the person on the road and I'll be like, duh, like, please, excuse me. I can never talk to this person. Can you come? No, I don't think I've ever gotten to that position. But there are people whom I have just cut off, like just cut them off, like this thing. But doesn't mean if I see them on the road, I won't be able to say, oh, hello, hi, how you doing? How is life treating? Happy to see you, like things like that. But on a distance. But I've also learned to also forgive forward. So probably I'm meeting a new person or meeting anyone, I try to like forgive forward. This person can move crazy because me myself, but I can't move crazy, and I would desire that I'm being forgiven. You get so that's that for today's episode. So don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't, if you're a first time viewer, and if you have been a consistent viewer, shekere for you. Don't worry about my shekere in the next video. Yeah, thank you very much for watching, for supporting me all the way, and compliment of the season. Yes, Merry Christmas. It's the Christmas season. Yeah, it's the Christmas season. It's like a regular day and season for some of us, but we feel it. Harmattan here and there. We feel it. Brown winter. Yes, we feel it here and there, and God is good. Yeah. So stay positive and see you in my next video. Bye bye.